Thank you, Matt. 6:31. Disturbing news coming from the Gallatin County Courthouse this morning. 3 people are in the Gallatin County Detention Center charged with beating and torturing a 12-year-old boy to death. MTN's Cody Boyer has the latest.
Well, Kevin, Caitlin, 12-year-old James Alex Hurley's grandparents, Patricia Batts and James Sasser Jr., are now behind bars here at the Gallatin County Detention Center that is behind me. But Hurley's 14-year-old uncle, James Sasser III, could also be facing adult charges. Now, prosecutors said multiple times this morning in Justice Court at their initial appearances there that they are behind the systematic torture that led to Hurley's death. Now, warning, what you are about to hear and see may be disturbing.
I'm devastated, I'm mortified, I'm disgusted to my core.
Charges of deliberate homicide by accountability. That's what 12-year-old James Hurley's grandparents, Patricia Batts and James Sasser Jr., now face alongside his 14-year-old uncle. Although she wants to remain anonymous, the news rocked one of Batts' close friends.
Before it was confirmed, to me personally, that it was them, that this was my friend that did this, couldn't help but go to what this was like for him and how scared he must have been.
Torture, a word used more than once by Gallatin County Associate Attorney Bjorn Boyer.
I believe the systematic torture and beatings that were perpetrated on the victim in this case that led to his death.
The preliminary report was blunt force trauma to the back of James' head.
Court documents reveal a horrific timeline. Detectives found Hurley to be covered with injuries, having lived with Batts and Sasser for about 2 years. After Hurley's father passed away in 2018, his mother tried to call, with documents showing Batts blocked her from reaching him. Batts' friend says there was a breaking point.
I knew something was wrong, and I encouraged her repeatedly to get him some help and to have him put somewhere. And she just really expressed that she just did not like him.
Investigators found places in the home where large amounts of blood were cleaned with vinegar. Then they found videos.
She's on a lot of the videos that show the torture to this young boy. She's in the videos seen strangling the boy.
I trusted this woman. I've known her since 2008. I'm just reeling. I'm devastated for this little boy.
Batts now is held on a $750,000 bond. Sasser Jr., $500,000, along with Hurley's uncle. Each could face up to life in prison, something my source says is an answer at a steep cost.
Everyone involved needs to go be put somewhere where they can't hurt anybody like this again.
Now that juvenile, James Sasser III, is now being held over in Billings, and as stated before, in the future he could be facing adult charges if the court deems that so. Now in court, the prosecutor says he kicked James Hurley several times in the head. And now important to note also on the side, counselors have been made available to the students at West Yellowstone School from across Gallatin County. Sheriff Gutkin says this case on its own is still heavily under investigation.
In Gallatin County, Cody Boyer, MTN News.